Hey guys, and welcome back to Gunpla News, episode 17 for April 2016. This is part 4, and we're going to be talking about some third-party kits. So, no resin this month, and it's just going to be a couple of third-party plastic injection, just regular, normal kits. Not really the most exciting, but let's talk about it. The first thing is going to be a 1/100 scale Zaku tank, which sounds cool, but it's made by Motor King, which is a company who last product they made was the 1/35 scale astray red frame bust, which looked not bad as far as busts go, but not also that great. I haven't heard any reviews, I don't think, as to the quality of the build in terms of fitting issues and things like that. So not sure, but I'm just talking design-wise. The Zaku tank here is looking not that great. I mean, it might be, some people may be looking at that and thinking it looks awesome, but for me, it's not really looking very good. I don't know. It's not to my personal taste. I think a really cool 1/100 scale Zaku tank would be really awesome, but this one, I don't know. It definitely has that made in China look to it. So I know that's just me, but if it is something you're interested in, I know you will be able to order that from Samuel Decal later. As far as I know at the moment, it's not available for pre-order yet. We just have just a few of these initial images of the kit or design for the kit so far. So we also don't have a price or release date set for that either. But just make sure you follow Samuel Decal on Facebook. It would be the best way to find out if that is something you're interested in getting as more information about that comes out. Next thing is also an RX-782 Gundam Verka. This is, to my knowledge, I believe the first time that any third-party company has made an RG kit. I don't think I've ever seen it or heard of it. Even just bootleg companies just trying to basically make bootlegs, just straight copies of Bandai kits. I imagine this is going to be very similar, but at least all the armor is new. It's like redesigned anyway, to look like the RX-782 Verka. So that's cool. The kit overall doesn't really look that great. It doesn't look as good as the master grade Verka. But just kind of interesting that a third-party company is making an RG kit finally. Yeah, I don't know if I can really recommend this. I haven't seen the company that's making this, so I'm not sure. It looks new to me. But again, just a sort of third-party kind of... The inner frame, I'm guessing the inner frame is probably going to be straight bootleg copied, unfortunately. But I don't know, if that looks appealing to you, maybe check it out. I saw this is going to be released maybe end of April or beginning of May, somewhere around there, so in about a month. And list, or at least like the reservation price was around like $13, $14, very, very cheap. If that was correct. I translated that from, I believe, the site that I checked had it listed in Indonesia currency, as I translated that to US dollars, around $13, $14 for the pre-order price for that. Very cheap, but again, I can't really recommend that, but just making this information available to anyone who might see that and get really excited. And then another one is the 1/144 scale Astray Red Dragon backpack for either the HG or the real grade Gundam Astray Red frame or blue frame. Interestingly, you are going to get the parts there, the colored parts, in either red or blue. Well, you have them in red and a blue. You can choose which one you want to use. For that, of course, painting would solve that problem very easily, but in case you aren't going to paint, you do have the option in just the plastic parts. It is also not coming with any sort of stand, unfortunately, as far as I can tell. It is coming with water slides, though, so that is kind of interesting. The list price for this is going to be $18, I've seen on Samuel's site, and available also at the end of this month, end of April. This one, again, it is not really recommended just because it's more closer to a bootleg than it is a third-party release. But yeah, if anyone's interested in that, it does look like a cool set. Especially to use for your RG, because the RG Astray Red frame is a really nice kit, so adding something like a really cool backpack to it like that would be pretty fun. But just for anyone who's interested, that is also available. Again, all of these I would recommend buying from Samuel Decal, but there are of course other sellers and other ways to find them. Just if you're looking for another shop, just do some Googling, ask around. And yeah, and the last thing is just the Mechanicore 1/72 scale Cubile kit. No news on that, unfortunately, so nothing too much to report, but apparently it's still scheduled to be coming out like the end of summer. But yeah, so hopefully we get some more news about that soon. And otherwise, that's pretty much it. There was a couple other things coming out that were basically just pretty much like bootleg kind of things, though, stuff that I don't really want to talk too much about. It's a kind of fine line where for me between third party and bootleg. So anything that really falls closer to bootleg or just is a straight bootleg, I'm not going to talk about here in this section of my channel. So hope you guys will understand that. But if you do have any other things that came out that maybe I missed, recommendations that maybe I should talk about next month, if possible, third-party kits or resin kits as well, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I really appreciate all of the support and help from you guys on that. So thank you, and that's it for this part. In the next part, we're going to be talking about the features for this month. So I'll see you guys in part 5.